like, you know, a new student, because they're going to be like, man, what's that? It's a private client thing. It's a special adjustment. You know, other pieces of it is fine in a group class, but this particular one is a very special adjustment. And remember, you have to be clear. Oh, and it's Max. And you have to be clear.
You're gonna love it.
Okay. So look, I'm coming onto my heels. Okay. And so I'm just gonna relax your legs, relax your entire body, and let me do the work. Okay. And just relax your breath. I need to control the breath. Take their legs up, bring their legs all the way together. Think legs up the wall. Okay? You scoot forward. Make sure you're not grabbing their ankles. Grab above their ankles. And you just lift their hips up just a little bit until you can get your knees. And then you just take them up. And inch your knees. You've got a bony low back. Gotta be careful. Also do this. Okay, so you want your knees, like right underneath their lumbar.
Right.
Okay? Then you take their legs, and relax their legs down. Relax. And then I kind of like to do this, just to stabilize them. And then you just rock from side to side.
That's so nice. On your low back, it's amazing.
Nice for you, Nicole. So that was nice for you then, was it?
When I do this, I usually either just kind of close my eyes, and it's intuitive, you know? Sometimes I breathe with the client. You hang out here for like a minute, a nice minute, and then you bring it back through center. You take their leg, bend their leg, just kind of bring their shin up on your shoulder. Then take their other leg, bring their shin up on your shoulder. And then bring the legs up and together. Now you're just going to kind of scoot back. And as you do, you're just supporting him, so he or she, so that they're rolling down. One vertebrae at a time. Once they're down, you hold above their ankles, water ski. And you can do a little circle, circle. And then you separate their feet about shoulder distance apart. Slowly lower the legs down. You can do the foot massage thing like I showed you yesterday, but I always do this. A pressure point stretch for the sole of the foot.
It sounded like a small child.
Now remember, you come off nice and easy. The next part is this. Next part is this. You take your hand to their shoulder, roll their shoulder open as you lay their arm down. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
And then open their hand. Into the shoulder, roll it open and down, open their hand. Now, similar to what Ramona taught us this morning, I don't use the toes. I use my heels. First of all, you have a lot more leverage. And second of all, like toes, I don't know, toes are a little pokey. You know? It's kind of like pokey. So here's the deal. You come close enough, your knees should be kind of like, 90 degrees. Like think triangle. So just lean back, take your heels, and get into the trap with your heels. Okay? Just press forward and then just open your feet. So your feet are doing this. Just a slight little open. Okay? Make sure you don't have any stuff that's going to attach onto their hair or scratch them. They have long hair, scoot their hair, move their hair up. Take your hands almost to like where the neck meets the shoulders, okay? You're gonna take your forearms and support their head. If they start to lift their head up, just relax. Take your peace fingers and slide it up the sides of their neck till you get to the base of the spine. And then you press with your feet and you gently, just ever so slightly pull back with the head. How's that feel? Okay, now, second part of this is you support their head with your hand and your forearm. And you can just turn their neck just slightly. Take your peace fingers, again, make sure you're supporting, and you just rub the side of their neck like that. You can draw like little circles at the base of the spine. It's very intuitive. And then you just gently bring their head back through center, a little tilt to the other side, peace fingers slide up, little love to the side of the neck. I'm supporting with my hand and my forearm on the other side. Take them back through center, lengthen the neck, and bring their head down really, really slow. As you're bringing your head down, you're easing off of their shoulders at the same time. Take your hands up, take your feet off. I scoop back, and I finish it with this. I just give them a little love. I take my peace fingers to the third eye, and my other hand on their crown chakra. And then I keep my fingers on their third eye. You can massage their temples or their jaw. Sometimes I do their jaw. Okay, jaws with chakra. And then I place one hand on their heart. If it's a woman, I usually place the back of my hand. One hand on their heart. And I take a deep breath.
Not shooting that animal.
Sounds like the documentary, like.
It's fireworks.
And then when you pull out of this adjustment, you just very, very softly pick your hands up. And then I usually say, Namaste. And then I scoot back. Zip it. And I let them hang there for like, I like to let them hang for at least 5 minutes. And I just let them go into a shunya. And I just let them hang, and I sit quietly, and sometimes I'll meditate. But, sometimes, usually I don't have any music on at all when this ends.
My gosh.